What's up, everybody? I'm your host, The Real Brody, and this is the We Say
They Say
podcast. In the house tonight, we got my lady, Miss Kalea Bird. How you doing, sweetheart?
Hi.
In the cut, we got Miss Jazz. What's up, Jazz?
Hey.
Y'all know him. He don't need no introductions. Meet you 2 times. Say it 2 times.
Fucking 4 times.
What's up with y'all? How was y'all day? Whoever wants to start first.
Day was good. Very busy.
Speaking to the hoochie, please.
I'm gonna tell you a little louder for me,
can
baby
you hear
girl.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Let's get it.
Very, very busy. A lot of meetings, but good. Good day.
Same. I had to go into the building today, so.
Oh.
Oh, my man is essential. We got somebody must have had a water main break.
Get you an essential T-shirt.
I'm gonna tell you, essentials. Essentials.
How was your day?
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Wait a minute. I know you knew, but check this out. You don't do that. I do that.
Oh,
I,
my bad.
I direct you. You just sit back and chill.
Very spicy.
Oh, very.
Meech, how was your day?
My day was good, man. You know, me in that gym. My man Brody was fucking with us in the gym today. He almost passed out, but he survived. You know what I'm saying? My man, we getting that work in, man. We about to skinny bodies all fall. We ain't working on our summer bodies. It's too late, so we getting ready for the fall.
I'm working on Vegas.
Yes.
That's what I'm working on.
Vegas.
That's in the fall.
No, it's not.
That
When
was
is it?
In
end
August.
End of summer.
Vegas is in August. That's what I'm working on.
Yes.
How was your day, brother, man?
My day was alright. Like you said, we was in the gym getting some good work in. That was probably one of the best workouts I've had in a very long time, actually. Once I left, I felt great. Took a cold shower. That felt good. Went to the Cheesecake Factory after.
Got your cheesecake going?
I ain't get my cheesecake on, but you know. Yeah, I mean, had a great day, you know, other than that. But ladies, we got a hot topic tonight, ladies.
What's the topic?
What are some things that men and women should agree on before marriage?
Are people actually getting married though? If they get married.
Depends on if you talking about just our culture, our race, or you talking about like worldwide.
Like
Or just-
age-wise, like us.
Yeah, speak up.
You got to talk into the mic.
Oh, like us.
Oh,
our us.
Well, we had a conversation about that a couple weeks ago. So the numbers say that black women are the lowest rate of marriage.
Nice.
But we already talked about that. Yeah, let's just talk about some things that men and women should agree on before they get married. So, Kalea, I'm gonna start with you.
Finances. Definitely. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
finances?
Finances, because you don't want to marry somebody and they can't pay the bills. What am I marrying for?
Can you pay the bills?
Love to not pay the bill.
Love don't pay the bills. Love will get you evicted and on food stamps. And
A lot of people in love on food stamps.
What's wrong with food stamps?
Nothing? Nah, shit. I need some right now.
I mean, I'm not
Anybody
down in it,
selling?
but I'm saying like
I don't
I
have
need
enough
to
to
have
sell.
that conversation because if you're gonna have those food stamps, like okay, how much you contributed to the food stamps a month and blah blah blah, like.
Shit, we live together. That's all of them.
I'm telling you.
Fuck, we using the whole thing. Shit, if we got something left, we getting crabs. That's how that goes.
Shit going up.
Yes, crab legs and all that good stuff. But we need to make sure that you at least have something before we marry and we're gonna get married and you can't put half of the bills, or I'm doing all of the bills and you just here. Like, people need to talk about their finance. Or I have good credit, you don't, but I don't know until I marry you.
Oh yeah, okay. I like that. I like that one. Okay, you definitely credit. That's something that
I said that a long time ago. I need to know what your credit score is before we get busy.
Oh shit.
Got to know.
How you doing?
Pull up your
How you
credit.
doing? My name is David. What's your credit?
What's your credit karma password?
And how much you make a year?
You ain't gonna sneak me. Fuck that.
Oh my gosh. I would say that,
Not
yeah.
sneak.
Like credit wise, and then like what else? Credit, and then like if you have child support and you don't know and you marry somebody and then
Oh shit.
the other party come after you, And a lot of people don't know that just because you married this person, your finances are now her finances. So y'all finances together.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Oh, I filed a tax return. We supposed to get $6,000 back, and boom, y'all get $50 because baby mama got all of the expenses.
Baby mama ain't shit.
Oh,
She won't let me see my son.
we ain't going
I'm
there.
gonna pop my girl. Pussy ain't no one-on-one.
Hey, yeah, that's you make some great points. I like it a lot.
I agree. With me, I would say if y'all want to have any more kids, like say for instance, if y'all have kids from a previous relationship,
No.
do y'all want kids with each other or are y'all good? I feel like that's the big thing.
I just want to put that out there.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, you know, how you doing? My name is David. I don't want no more kids. What's your name?
And
What's your credit? My bad.
Oh, God. And who's going to be responsible for what? Because I actually have a lot of married friends, and like I know some of them where like they split the bills. So then like the females would be like, well, if I'm splitting bills, then that means you gonna cook too. That means you gonna, clean too. That means you gonna wash the clothes too. Like we splitting everything equally.
This is a mutual agreement household.
Right.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
So I feel like that those two things definitely need to be talked about.
50-50.
Oh, that's a great also a great one.
50-50.
So chores in the house, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't wash windows. I don't do that.
I don't like cleaning the bathroom.
Me neither.
Oh my goodness.
I wash the hell out some dishes though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it's called
I
this.
honestly
It's
don't
called
like cleaning. I
dishwasher.
would pay for a maid.
Look, you on the same shit as her.
I know for real.
I don't want no unknown motherfucker walking through my house looking through my drawers and shit.
Yes, I want
I don't
a
know
maid.
this bitch. She all in my drawers and shit.
There are 5 of us in the house. Like, come on.
Yeah, no, when it's
But still, she might
when I had an
come in.
apartment, I didn't mind cleaning the apartment, but like moving into a house, I was like, I'm not about to clean this whole fucking house.
Bitch might steal my Xbox. Don't know what the fuck. She might have went and stole some earrings. Or
You
some
gotta
shit.
be
You don't think
there.
what the
I
fuck
never
going
left.
on.
I never
You
left
don't
my
leave
maid
them
by
there by
herself
them.
ever.
Right. You don't leave them by
I'm just
themselves.
not gonna. I don't give a damn. I'm not gonna feel comfortable with an unknown person.
So then you gonna clean?
in my house? It's my house. Ain't I
I'm
supposed
going
to?
I'm going to
Okay.
clean.
I mean, some people don't. Some people, leave it up to
I
others.
clean sometimes. I vacuum a lot.
when?
Oh shit! Who the fuck, this nigga who burped into the mic?
Me, my bad.
Shit! God damn, funky, rusty, dusty ass. Damn, nigga just
Oh,
my
my
goddamn ear. Shit!
Shit, I just vacuum that day. Shit.
So that's your thing.
And I just watched this. I just watched this too.
You vacuum and you wash dishes so you could go hang with your friends and I wouldn't fuss about it.
Ooh, so it's a reason why you did it. It's not you.
So?
You had a motive as to why you
didn't
did
just
the
do
dishes.
it
always. Don't I always?
No,
You should do it just
That's
because.
what you told me. You told me I always got a motive.
Sometimes, yeah. But I don't do housework for a motive. What's my motive? Because I mean,
Your motive is you went out. You wanted to go outside. You went outside and it wasn't fun.
Oh shit!
I haven't been
is getting
outside since when did the pandemic start? 18 months ago. Is it
You go outside with me all the time.
with you? I didn't want to go with you this
She
time.
want to go by herself with her friends.
Fuck me and fuck you too.
Cursing me, cursing you. God damn it! Fuck you
And his
too.
feelings hurt. Okay.
Oh shit!
No.
Feeling
Go out.
so deep in my feelings. So deep, I
Outside
ain't
just
mean.
opens on Friday. I went out on Friday to see who was outside, and everybody was outside. That's what I wanted to see outside.
Did you enjoy yourself?
How about
I
no,
was
Scotty?
People want to hear the song.
And it was nice. It was nice outside.
As long as you enjoy yourself, that's all that matters.
I didn't say that. I said people was
Okay,
outside,
well,
and
you
it was
didn't
nice
enjoy
seeing
yourself.
people
You
outside.
went outside, and okay, cool. Meech, what's something you feel like men and women should agree on before they get married?
To piggyback off the finances comment, like the bills, who gonna pay what? You know what I'm saying? Like, who gonna pay what? And honestly, like, pet peeves about your partner, things that you personally don't like. You know what I'm saying? You might not like that they don't put the cap back on the toothpaste, little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just all the above.
Not putting the toilet seat down.
Putting the toilet seat down, you know what I'm saying?
Clothes on the floor.
Right, That's you know, if you want your man, you know, you might believe it. Some women still believe in chivalry. You know, if you want your man to, you know, open the door for you.
I open doors.
Yeah, I'm just saying some niggas don't, but you get married to a nigga that don't open doors, but deep down you know you really want a nigga to open your door, and it's like if you don't talk about that, how the fuck you gonna know? Like it's just communication. Period. Like that's the whole key to marriage. Like you can't you know everything. Know your partner's favorite color.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Know all the like I said, but you gotta discuss your pet peeves. You can't keep shit to yourself that bothers you, and then when you get married you want to talk about it once you got married. It's like, you know, and
how many people you feel like doing that though? Like how many people you feel like just holding shit in until they get married? That's kind of weird. That's weird.
I mean some people I mean honestly, let's be real, this is how I feel about it. I don't feel like a lot of people change. I feel like some people just, you didn't see that side of them. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you jump into a relationship, you're dating a girl and she real life, you know, y'all never dealt with no hardships. I never dealt with both of y'all was successful.
People in a relationship.
It don't matter if you're in a relationship. Some people get married after a year or two. That's crazy. Like some people be together for a year and then a year later, and then they get engaged, and then a year later they marry. But it don't. But this is
blasphemy.
And I don't get that. But some people go that long without hardships. You know what I'm saying? We could be in a relationship for 3 years and I never experienced death. Right. And then I experienced death and I turned into this person that you never seen, but you try and say I changed. I ain't changed. You just never seen me deal with death. Right. You never seen how I reacted to a death in the family. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, since his grandfather died, he a new nigga. I ain't never seen him like this. I'm trying to go out and he ain't trying to go out. He just want to stay in the house all the time. But it's like, the nigga, you never experienced him dealing with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you just, some of those things you should discuss. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about death? You know what I'm saying? Of course you don't want to have that conversation, but sometimes you need to know, because you might need to know how to react and move, because you might not like that nigga no more just off the way he move about death. And I feel like that'd be a problem with a lot of these marriages. That's why they don't last. But I ain't gonna hold the floor.
I feel like a lot of people get married just because they want the title and they want the attention.
Mm-hmm. They want the bag.
Especially,
I don't disagree.
Especially in this generation, because everybody's looking for a way to get some type of attention or get one up on everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So, not saying like some of these relationships don't be real, but like you said, somebody getting married after a few months or a year or two, that's not like, that don't sound good to me. That don't sound, I'm not gonna say good. That does not sound right to me, because you don't know all the ins and outs of your partner. Only dealing with them for a year or two. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
Married at First Sight,
the worst show I ever seen.
That's a great show.
I hate it.
Like I said, I just don't want to hear you be like, oh, you're a new person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, it ain't, because sometimes they're not. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I've never been married, so I don't know personally like how, you know, when a motherfucker get married is what it's gonna be like.
Me, I don't mean to cut you off, bro.
No, you good, because you ain't tell us.
I'm about to do that now. But for me, I feel like y'all need to get your families established.
Who is y'all?
I'm just saying people.
Okay.
People in general. Get your families established, because you could, you know, your families could not work. You know what I'm saying? They could clash. You get what I'm saying? Like, your mother might not like the dude, and your father might not like your girl, and your mother might not like your girl. You know what I'm saying? And your grandmother might not like your girl, but you know, your brothers and sisters might think she cool.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's a toss up at that point. You know what I'm saying? And when it's time for y'all to actually come together, then it's a situation that, you know what I'm saying, everybody looking at each other sideways, and it could possibly turn into a disaster.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I just feel like things y'all need to agree on is get your families in order. You know what I'm saying? See how they interact with one another. Like, you know,
some people wait till that to get that. The first time they met a motherfucker is at the wedding.
Yeah, that's
at the baby shower.
And if it's immediate family, I'm talking about immediate. I ain't talking about cousins and all them. Fuck them. I'm talking about mama, father, sister, brother, grandmama, grandfather. You get what I'm saying? For those who have all those, you know, in their family, get your families in line. You know what I'm saying? Because if there's somebody that you want to be with, you don't want your families to come in between what y'all got going on, because families break up relationships too.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Mothers talk to daughters about, well, you think you ain't over there, he probably doing da 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 da, and it don't even got to be that way. Or fathers like, man, you don't be trusting that bitch. You don't know what that bitch doing when you ain't around.
So
you know
what
I'm saying? Just little small shit, like just little things that they throw in the air. You know what I'm saying? That can alter the way you think about somebody.
What about friends?
Friends too.
You think you need to get
your friends in order
order?
also?
Okay.
Yes, most definitely. Get your friends in order also. And married people should not be taking advice from single people. Married women should not be taking advice from single women, and married men should not be taking advice from single men. It's a reason why these niggas are still single, and it's a reason why you're married.
I mean, it is a reason, but the reason could be they might not have found their love of their life,
Or they might not want to be married.
it ain't that just because you don't want to be married, don't mean you give bad advice. But,
Just being married and being single is two total different situations.
so basically, it's if you don't got no kids, you don't tell me about how to be a parent, because you don't got no kids.
Correct.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I mean,
To me.
I'm not saying like you might see little things, and be like, yeah, but at the end of the day,
Okay, so what about a person who took in a family member? They're not a parent, but they,
Right.
I raised my little brother. My brother
Okay.
my brother died, and my nephew been with me
Right.
his whole life.
See, that's on.
So basically, it has to be experience. You might not have to technically be a parent, but you have to have the
It's
experience.
on a different level. If you ain't got no kids and you never experienced having to raise a child,
Okay.
or having to raise someone, or you know what I'm saying, having a responsibility of this person being yours, then I don't feel like you should give advice on how other people raise their children. Now, don't get me wrong. It's sometimes it's some fucked up parents out here. You get what I'm saying? And we all, and I'm not gonna say we all because a lot of us don't know right from wrong, but for the most part, I feel like majority of us know what right looks like and what wrong looks like. So if you see a parent just treating the kid completely fucked up, you know that shit ain't right, and that's your friend. You supposed to say something like, nah, bro, what you doing? I get it, that's their kid. But again, we all know what right and wrong looks like. So I expect for you as a friend to step in and be like, nah, man, you ain't supposed to be, you ain't gotta treat them like that. Well, you don't know what the fuck this nigga be doing when, you know what I'm saying, you only around him, so da, da, da. But he's a child. Children gonna be children. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of energy. They gonna be busy. They gonna do shit. Children gonna be children. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you didn't have the patience enough to deal with this situation that you've made, then you shouldn't have put yourself in that situation.
Now, what about like communication as far as, like you said about family, like, oh, okay, get your families in order, but what if, like, you need to also make sure that if you're a family oriented person, you need to make sure your partner is also a fan, because there's some people out here who don't like going to the family cookouts and all that, and you possibly, it's not impossible. People, you might ain't want to bring the nigga around and until that, you know what I'm saying? So when you start bringing them, okay, he proposed to you, it's like, okay, now it's time for you to meet my family. But it's like, nigga, I don't like family. I ain't trying to meet your mother and all that. Like, that ain't something I'm into.
Or they come around be super awkward in the corner.
Right.
Not
Trying to
interacting.
figure out how you plan on marrying somebody and the nigga don't want to meet your mama. Like, that's a red flag off rip.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Now go ahead.
So just
Let me flip my hat.
Him and his hat.
Today is Bama Day, y'all.
So
No, it ain't.
like saying based off what you saying, like the families and stuff, right? So say if like the man and the woman in a relationship, they're good, but their families just so happen to not get along. Would you say it's dumb for them to still get married, even though they're good, but their families are not?
Nope.
So now at this point, you got to choose. It's a choice, because look at Martin and Jana. What they do, Beach? They elope.
Right,
Yeah.
because the family was.
Look, what
that's
mama
a
said?
great point.
Applehead stole my baby.
That's a fact. They definitely did that.
They ran the fuck off and did them.
I feel like the choice should always be your significant other. Fuck that.
Correct.
Like I said, I have a small family, so I ain't want to say I'm not big on family. I'm very big. I love, like, when I dated my daughter's mother, they a real big family. And I love going to the cookouts and seeing her drunk ass uncles and all that. I'm like, damn, I wish I had this. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, this shit got lit. Like, man, when the next one? You know what I'm saying? So but motherfuckers, like, I just feel like, don't ever. I personally believe you should not. No one should ever let that break you. Like if we together and our families don't work,
Right.
fuck them. We gotta. You know, it's.
We ain't got to deal with it.
Yeah, like I love Auntie and all them, but at the end of the day, you the person. You're my soulmate. You know what I'm saying? You the motherfucker I'm gonna go home to every day. I see them every fucking 3 months.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, we family, but at the end of the day, you got to get over this. Just as a man, because I'm a guy, you know what I'm saying? I got to put my foot down. It's like, fuck that. I know you don't fuck with my girl or whatever, but pretend. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to have a conversation, me personally. I ain't going to hold you. I'm going to have a conversation. Like, if my mother didn't like me and my mother would literally sit down and have a conversation, and she would have to tell me what is it about her that she don't like. Mm-hmm. Like, what do you see that I'm not seeing?
A lot of it is jealousy. You know what I'm saying? It's like you taking my baby away from me.
Yeah. I figured that.
I don't know. It's not always jealousy. Sometimes they just be nuts. Like, what's your problem? Like, what's your problem?
That's why I ain't say always. I said
it's always a negative Nancy somewhere. You be like, what's your issue? Like, what's wrong? Like, what is it today?
It could
your
be.
household is your household. Like, anybody outside of that household that don't live at your address, it is what it is.
Fuck them, girl.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know how to mind their business. You know what I'm saying? It's just.
Mind your business.
The world would be so much better if
people
everybody
mind
your business.
I feel like that motherfucker wouldn't spin if motherfuckers was minding their business.
But I'm saying, they say every year we gonna drink water and mind our business, and the shit never happens.
It can't help
never
it.
happens.
Cause some people get excited off other people's misery. You know what I'm saying? Like that literally they get a kick out of that shit. I'm like
Williams for that.
Yeah.
Like niggas really,
I'm not gonna do her.
You get excited. I would never do him at all because that's a him. I don't care what nobody say.
Do that to her.
Man,
no disclaimer.
Man, that's a whole boy. I don't care what nobody say.
Gosh.
Wendy Williams is a guy. I don't care. I got a nigga eye, and that's a nigga.
Thomas, my nigga.
I do. I got a nigga eye. When I walk in the club and I see a little, you know.
Lord Jesus.
It is what it is. I'm not a homophobe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a homophobe. It's just
Wendy Williams a man.
I do think Wendy Williams is a man.
He said that's a boy.
I do. I think it's a boy.
He said, yeah, the nigga.
Boy, damn.
I do. Like them shoulders is too broad, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
She's built like her. She looks just like her father.
Not in jail anymore, Damon.
Yeah, whatever. She built like a laundry bag. Bitch look like a sack of potatoes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, nah, fuck that. I don't care what nobody say. That's a guy. But like I said, I'm not a homophobe. You know what I'm saying? More power to you, brother. You know, do your thing. But I ain't fucking with it. I ain't fucking with it at all.
Well, what else do y'all think men and women should agree on? Because I want to piggyback on the kid thing.
Health history.
Health. Oh, that's great.
You need
Oh,
to
yeah,
know
Test
your
it.
health
Get
history.
Test it. Right.
Oh, y'all should be getting tested every 6 months, anyways, per the Surgeon General. Okay, but anyway, know if you plan on marrying this person and having children, you need to know the family history. There could be all types of genetic disorders and all types
That
of
was
things.
a great point. Great
that
point.
could go down and you don't even know. Like, I don't know if you've ever said it, but our youngest baby has Hirschsprung's disease, and neither one of us ever heard of it before he was born. So somewhere down the line in one of our families, somebody had it, and we never knew because we never had the conversation.
Great point. That was a great point. I like that one. Health and
Sickle
wealth.
cell, anything. Like, you never know.
Yeah, no, you definitely need to discuss that because y'all motherfuckers out here producing. You know, you need to know.
And don't know, and then your children end up with all types of stuff, and you're like, oh well, my other kid's healthy, but this one not,
we definitely need to discuss that because what if a motherfucker got endless twins in their family and you don't know? Because like, look, I got 2 children. I ain't fucking with no twins.
Triplets, thruplets.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I got a lot of twins in my family.
See?
My grandmother and my great grandmother was twins.
Oh yeah, see? Did you know that?
I didn't know until after he was like, they could be twins, and I'm like, huh?
Oh,
wait a minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all lucky. Lucky motherfuckers.
Yeah, we jumped that one.
Because I know motherfuckers who go from no kids to 2, and I know I did, but I ain't got twins, but it's all good. But I know niggas who really jump from no kids.
Might as well be twins.
You got ghetto twins. You got ghetto twins.
Technically, they're called Irish twins, but
hood twins.
Yeah, because they got different mothers. Yeah, they are hood twins. It is what it is. But just know that one was born when the other one was on the way. So.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like they both was in the belly at the same time. One was, out here.
I mean, they know they yours because they look smack. They like each other.
Yeah,
and
I'm telling you.
And I got them both tested. Fuck it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got to make sure. It's like, nah.
That's another thing though. Like we was talking about that earlier. Like I feel like all men should get their children tested.
I agree.
And I have no
I
problem.
love these women.
I feel like it's fair.
No, I'm gonna be completely honest. When I had our daughter, my first child, I asked him at the hospital. I'm like, "Do you want to get a test?" He was like, "No, for what?"
Nah,
like,
that's because
just off of
because it's like we know that it's ours.
I don't want to do
I feel like they should have that same
exactly.
Like,
I
need to know too. Like nothing,
I don't want to do no
that.
back and forth of well, we don't really know. Da 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 da. Well, first of all of them came out looking like him. But aside from that, like, do you need to be assured?
I don't know about that.
Do you need to be assured that these are your children?
I don't know about that. You got some twins over there. I don't know about Earl them came look like now. That second little boy, that first little boy came out looking like you. Now he's starting to look like the nigga with the Kango hat over there. But he definitely came out looking like you. But lately, he been looking like your goddamn daddy, boy. Now you look just like your daddy, boy.
Yes.
Goddamn Judah lead.
But I'm like, it should just be a mandatory situation. Like, what you got to hide? Like, get it done at the hospital if that is.
Why do you get so offended?
Some women take that as disrespect, though.
I know
that's
that's disrespectful. Why get so offended though? If you know, if
like, nigga,
according
you know
to
what you was doing, you know that your child.
But according to you,
what was
if you
you
wasn't
doing?
doing nothing, then you shouldn't have nothing to worry about.
Exactly.
I feel the same way.
You should know exactly.
You should throw that. Here you go. You want this motherfucker? Find out,
I
nigga.
had no problem doing that because I'm like, we wasn't. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
But anyway,
women
because of the situation, I'm like, do you want to test?
Slow your roll, Charlie. Slow your roll.
Yeah, women should not get offended.
Slow your roll, Charlie.
Women should not get offended off that. Like that's something that like we was not together every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Like anything can happen. It's a lot of these we all watched Murray as a fucking kid and motherfuckers. And was having little boy look just like the father, and the father is not yours. Like
look
the fuck,
his ears, look at his
that's the worst feeling when you fucking raise a kid for 7-8 years. Cause I personally know a girl who had a baby, and it wasn't long, thank God, but she had a baby, named him after the father. Named him after the father and then I don't know, maybe before like a year or something. I don't know, maybe the nigga he started to get a little facial features and shit. And the nigga said, "Hold up, now this nigga, he started. I don't really. Let me double check this." And the nigga checked and found out he was never the father. So if he never did that, he would have raised that little boy his whole life.
He walked away right after, didn't he?
Exactly.
I don't know personally. I'm not in the but the real father ended up, because after that, she probably put two and two together. Yeah, so he actually has the real father, but he also had to get a name change. He was named after a nigga that was not his father.
Damn.
But see, why would you want to even go through all that? Like, it's free at the hospital.
Yeah.
You push the baby out.
Granted, I never asked, but I definitely told both my baby fathers, if you wanted to, you can go ahead. I promise you, I will not get it.
It's free at the hospital once
Y'all
you
say
deliver
that,
the baby.
and then later, nigga, fuck you, nigga, you can't touch me and all that.
Never.
You can either ask them before the baby is born, but like when the baby is born, as soon as it's done, go ahead and do the DNA because they got to take the blood test anyway to check and make sure the baby's okay. They have to do that anyway.
I think I'm about to go get a test now. Y'all got me worried.
But like,
I don't care. That nigga look like that kid on TV too. That one his.
My God. Come on. No, but I wouldn't have a problem with it. Like, okay, that's more self-assurance for me. Like, even if y'all beefing or whatever the situation is, there you go. You're approved.
Nah, because
going to the courthouse, there you go.
With my son, that was honestly the perfect situation that I definitely could have and should have did it. Reason being, me and my baby mother, I don't care. Fuck it. This is what we say. They say. I don't got no cut cards. We was. It ain't. I mean, it is tea, but I don't care. Like me and my baby mother, I want to say, we didn't probably know each other a month yet before my son. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. So I definitely.
So you've been real risky.
I was, but I mean, not to put our business out there, but fuck it. Like it was awesome. Like she really was allergic to latex, and I just was like, fuck it. And at that time in my life, I didn't have no children yet. I was nutting in everybody. Like it wasn't. Yeah, everybody was getting nutted in. It wasn't. It was like I thought I couldn't have kids when I was. Man, you know how many accidents? But
how did you think you did
Because you have to remember, I'm
Come on,
32 years old. My child will be 10 this year. I was fucking 20, 21. I didn't know. I didn't learn.
Have kids?
No, because I was nutted in probably so many girls and so many times and nothing. But no, they wasn't, because we was 16, 17 years old and they wasn't on fucking birth control. But the problem was what it was. I didn't know a woman's body. Thank you, go. There you go. That's what I'm getting to. I didn't know a woman's body. Okay. I didn't know a woman's body as much as I do now. So I didn't know that it was a specific time within the month that, you know, when.
You just like got lucky though.
Hell yeah, I was missing all the ovulations.
Health and sex education.
No, I was a basketball player. We skipped everything. We skipped
Wow.
we skipped everything. I didn't pay attention to shit. They didn't care. I was a basketball player. They gonna pass me.
I'm having anxiety. I got 2 boys. I don't have time.
Yeah,
I
nah.
really hope my son don't do that. That would piss me off.
Yeah, nah. But like you said, women should definitely not have no problem with. But I feel like another thing that people should talk about before they get married is prenuptial agreements.
Yes, everybody get a prenup.
I don't disagree.
Absolutely.
But I don't disagree. But I feel like that should always be.
I ain't got no money, but I'm asking for one.
I feel like I feel like that should always be a conversation, because some people will be together for a nice little while, like they can be together for 5 years, get engaged, and then literally right before, you know, hey, baby, look, I need you to sign this. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you need to have that conversation early. You had a conversation like, how do you feel about prenuptials? You know what I'm saying? Even in the beginning stage, it's just general conversation. Like, how do you feel about prenuptials? And you know what I'm saying? And motherfucking that way, you could, you know what I'm saying? Because some motherfuckers don't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't understand.
I feel like
completely.
A lot of women take that as disrespect also.
I do. That's what, yes, I do.
I don't think I must not be a normal woman, because I listen.
I love y'all. Love the queens up here.
My little bit of change that I got in my Navy Federal.
This is because look at it. We all pay insurance, right? We all drive. We all pay car insurance. So basically, a lot of women's rebuttal is, why would you make me sign a prenuptial? Like, what you planning on us breaking up? That's the first thing they say. But here's the kill: when you pay car insurance, do we plan on getting in car accidents? No. But we pay these motherfuckers every fucking month because why? Because we have to. You know what I'm saying? And some people just believe, like, look, I don't want us to break up. I'm marrying you because I plan on spending the rest of my life. I don't think men, let me speak for men. I don't know, some women might. But men, we don't get married majority, because it may be a nigga that marry a white girl or something. They got some money and he just trying to get in the family and then leave, whatever. But most men do not marry a woman and don't plan on spending the rest of their life with them. Correct. Most normal niggas. It is some niggas out there, you know, that get married 4-5 times, and I be like, nigga, how? Because I plan on getting married once. I'm not trying to. That shit always bad for me when I hear motherfuckers say, yeah, that's my third wife. This is my 5th marriage. Like, what the fuck? Like, that shit. I don't care if it's 3 marriages. Like, it's just, that shit is odd. You got married 3 times.
That's a lot of marriages.
I hate going to weddings. You think I'm trying to be in 3 of them?
I ain't never been in one.
That's a lot.
I've been to one.
Man,
I've been in one.
Yeah, I've been in a couple. Don't get it twisted. I like being in them. Going to them and being in them is a different experience. Being in it is way better because you get all the perks. You get to eat first, you know what I'm saying? You get to
maybe with men it's easier,
and we get
women,
you know what I'm saying? You get the drinks first, you get all that shit. Yeah, no, I get it. But also, but the fucked up thing with y'all is the women make sure y'all don't look as good as them. So that's the problem. They put y'all in some bullshit. Men all wear suits. We all wear suits, and the suits, y'all, like, you know.
I feel like it's too much. Like, it's a lot going on.
Yeah, no, it is. But like, it's just I ain't getting married fucking 5 times. I'm getting married 1 time. But like I said, it's just
please.
I don't
buy one gift.
Right. I don't plan on. I personally don't plan on this ending, but just in case it don't work, you know, it's insurance. That's all it is. It's insurance. It's in case shit happens. That's what insurance is. It's in case shit. So it's just in case if shit go left. Why are we doing all this extra shit, going to court, arguing about, oh, you wrote a book, and because I was up with you every night when you was writing your book, I deserve some of that proceeds. No, the fuck you don't. Kill yourself. No, first of all, you don't. Because let's be clear, if my girl write a book, first of all, what the move was that? Why did I get married? I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm not. First of all, I would never take no woman as a man. I don't give a fuck if I set up with you and reading your book, like helping you. I don't want your money. That's you. That's you. I don't want that.
Those were your ideas.
No, you're not taking credit for it.
I don't want that. Now, if I said, babe, you should write a book, make it about this, and just put your face on it so you can grow, then it's like, okay, you probably did have a big partner. But if you just, babe, what you think about this idea? Half the time we not even listening. Oh yeah, baby, that work. But now you want some of that money? Get the fuck out of here.
I was with you until just now, like 30 seconds ago.
I don't give a fuck. Okay.
No.
Nah, I'm talking shit.
I'm saying because y'all gotta think about it this way. So if you marry an athlete, okay, say you marry an athlete, your athlete, what he get like, what they get now, like 90 million.
Oh, you one of them. You were Vanessa Bryant. Got it.
No, I'm about to break it down for you.
I'm listening.
So you're an athlete, you're on the road all the time. I'm home with our children. I got to take these kids back and forth to school. I have to care for the children, take care of the household. I'm making sure when you do come home, you're going to your doctor's appointments, your physical therapy, making sure when you go home, you get these massages, whatever. I'm catering to you while you go home.
Never said he couldn't slide on no bread.
When you get home, because you're making the money.
Never said he couldn't slide on no bread.
What?
Never said he couldn't slide on no bread.
No, I'm not saying not slide or bread, but I'm saying like, as far as a prenup will go, you gotta look out for this person because she's giving you grace to go and do what you
right. But
do.
I probably made you sign a prenup before I became a fucking athlete.
No, they're stupid. They don't do that.
No, but I'm saying this. I'm speaking to me. Like, say, you know what I'm saying. Say we got together when I was down. Right. And I don't got nothing. You don't got nothing. We just, you know, I just don't want to.
You talking about like college?
You
right. I'm saying no. Fuck that. I'm just saying I don't want to deal with the hardships of this. Let's end. Let's just break up and go to fuck our separate ways. I don't want to deal with no fighting over who deserves what. It's like, look, you keep the house. You got the kid. You know what I'm saying? We figure out some days with the kid. I only want to go to court if you try and fight me for my kids. I'm not trying to go to court to fight you for my money. I'm not trying to go to court to fight you for your money. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because what if you're the breadwinner? You know what I'm saying? And as a man, and first of all, this will never happen, but let's hypothetically speak. If I was the nigga that sat at home and all that shit, I don't give a fuck. Like, because I sat here with the kids, you owe me that. Fuck you. I don't want no woman money. Like, so you got to also remember, I'm a man speaking as well. I'm not about to, you could say, oh, you're the woman, you sat at home and all that. Cool. I can't relate to that because I would never do no gay shit like that ever in my life. I'm not sitting home with the kids while you out. We both gonna be out working. Like I'm never gonna be a fucking house dad. Stay at home dad.
What's wrong with being a stay at home dad?
Just gay.
You have no drive.
It's a parent at home.
You say it again.
It's a parent that's at home taking care of you.
While the woman is out making the money as a man.
Say it's a doctor. I could be a surgeon or something like that, and it'd be more feasible for me to go and work and be a surgeon and do these things, and you stay home with the children. While they're small or something. If you want to go work after, like they school age, middle school, whatever, fine.
I ain't never heard a nigga say I'm in a house on paternity leave.
Yes, I have coworkers.
I know it's possible, but I'm saying I don't. Right,
like 3 months.
Right, that's 3 months. That's cool. But guess what? They do that because they have a reason to not go to work for 3 months. They're not doing that because they like, oh, I'm gonna stay home while you go make the money. Because guess what? Because guess what? While he's home, you're home too.
Yeah, that's true.
Unfortunately, exactly. You ain't go back to work. You ain't drop them kids and went to work tomorrow. Hey, look, I got to work tomorrow, so get the nigga up out of me. I got to go. Yeah, you are sitting at home too. So
what about though? Okay. I'm working. I'm helping to put you through law school.
Okay.
You become a big time lawyer.
Yes, because you fronted it. You threw some money in there.
I worked while you went to school, so I took care of the household.
Okay.
While you got your JD.
Okay.
You become a big time lawyer. You want a divorce. Whatever happened. But you feel like I'm not entitled to these thousands or millions that you received as a big time lawyer that I helped to put you in a position to get. You don't think that's fair?
So listen, hear me out.
You don't think that's fair?
Listen, hear me out. Let me talk. Let me finish. So when I say sign a prenup, I don't want to go to court to fight for my money. I don't want to go to court for fight for your money. Now, here's my thing. Now we break up. And you as a nigga, first of all, I don't never leave on no bad terms. I don't try to, you know what I'm saying? If you off your shit, then I just gotta go my other way. But if I be like, you know what, you was with me shooting in the gym. You know what? I know we not together no more, but I'm successful, and you know what? That's why I said earlier, nigga, you keep the house. I go get another house over here. We talk about the kids. Like I'm still giving you something, just because it's not documented as far as. Oh, okay, we got to go to court, and I'm like, okay, she wants the house, she wants the car, she wants this. I just don't want to go through that. Will I not leave you some bread if you really was holding me down? Absolutely. I would throw you something. Yeah. I would really throw you something. You know what I'm saying? I just let me determine that. I don't believe in child support and all that other fuck shit. I mean, I believe in it if a nigga doesn't take care of his kid. Correct. But you know what I'm saying? If a nigga don't take care of his kid, put a nigga on child support. But at the end of the day, I don't want you not about to control. I hate that shit. Like I take care of my kids. Granted, I'm not on child support, but if my baby mothers put me on child support, I would be pissed. Because now you got somebody trying to control my money. You got somebody trying to control my money. Now you controlling my money, and then the fucked up thing is I don't even reap the benefits of me sending you that money. Because guess what? I might pay you child support, but when I get my kid, you don't send me none of that money back.
Right.
Because child support is basically my half of the, you know what I'm saying? But okay, so my half should go to when he's with me if we splitting them.
And it don't even be.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. The shit be the whole child. Fuck the half. The nigga, you send that nigga $600 a fucking month. You don't even spend $600 on him a fucking month.
No, when you get them, you probably gonna end up spending more extra money when you get them anyway.
I want to piggyback.
I don't know. Depends on the age.
I want to piggyback on the finances when we talk about finances. So before you guys get married, do you feel like you guys should talk about having a joint bank account?
No. Why would you do that?
I don't honestly. I don't think they're like. You don't have to have them.
I don't feel like you should have them either.
They're not mandatory.
But for a lot of people feel like it's a lot easier to have joint bank accounts when you're married because that's money towards the house, bills, grocery, shit that you know what I'm saying, you just take and just throw in the pot.
Okay, we get Cash App card and we just send money. I'm a Cash App the account and that's our bank account. You want to do
Right.
But
I mean,
I've had a joint account before.
Not me.
I had a joint account before.
But
it was more so because it was off some like we was trying to do something type shit. So we had to have mail
this is news.
come to the we had it, but it wasn't for financial purposes.
Oh, okay.
We did it off the strength of we needed to make it look like somebody lived somewhere. I'm not about to go into detail too personal, but made it look like we made it look like we wanted it to make it. We wanted one of the persons to have mail coming to the house.
Okay.
So in order to have something to get with your name on it, you just
Right.
get a bank account and get it sent to the house, so make it look like you live there too. Because
Right.
now you have mail with the address on it, and that's why I had the joint account.
That's cool.
But then
Yeah,
I started to
overseas
use
stuff,
it. I started to use it in the sense of, like, can you, because this before Cash App. Like I said, this back in the day. This before niggas had Cash App, you know what I'm saying? And I might be on this side of town, you on that side of town, and we don't have the same bank.
Right.
You know what? Don't you got the little card for the joint account we made? Well, look, I'm going to send it to there, and then that way you could use the card, and boom. But as far as the whole finance shit, as far as the house, like,
I don't feel, me personally, I never had a joint account. But I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with it, to be honest, because I kind of feel like that takes a lot of stress off of both of y'all when, you know what I'm saying, you might, car note might gotta get paid, light bill, gas bill, whatever might gotta get paid. And, you know, sometimes you forget. You know, you might have a lot of shit going on where, you know, you might be working or you running around with the children, whatever may have you.
as long as you pay them on time, you
That's what I'm saying.
got time.
But at the same time, you might forget. It might be 3-4 days, then went by. He be like, God damn, shit, I done fucked around and forgot to pay the light bill. You know what I'm saying? And when you have that establishment of that joint account, it's an automatic. All right, let me take $600, throw it in. You know what I'm saying? Throw it in the joint account. So when it is time to pay the bills, it's. Get it out the way.
Marriage is a two-headed monster.
Correct.
Babe, you forgot to pay the electric bill. Oh shit! All right, I'm gonna cash out you. I'm sending it to your bank. Like we might got the same bank. Now here's the thing. I'm not saying I don't disagree with them. They're not mandatory.
Right.
But do I have a problem with it? No. You know what I'm saying? But you don't. I feel like it can be done without it. That's all I'm saying. If I got Navy Federal and you got Navy Federal, why do we got to get the account together? I can always just transfer you the money. Right. Why do we got to share an account? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like sometimes it complicates things because people do stupid shit. Prime example, let's take it back to Martin. You know what I'm saying? They had a joint account. Niggas went buying TVs and sewing machines and shit. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? And not communicating. Yeah, like it's just, you know what I'm saying? People, it's just, I just
stealing no money from my.
I feel like
not stealing, but
I'm gonna say technically they don't look at it as stealing. Some men look at it as like this is our money.
let's be completely honest.
Hold on, let's be honest. Women look at it like this is our money.
Cause it ain't ours when you get that money for that child that ain't mine.
I'm not gonna go that far because it's gonna be like, oh, these shoes come out tomorrow. And
I'ma
I
ask.
know I don't get paid until
I'ma
next
ask.
week.
You know, I
That's
ask.
what I'm saying. I feel like that's what
I'm
they
about to
use
get
it
these
for.
shoes and then I put it back later. She
And
might
then
not
never fucking
check.
put it back.
I ask first.
Just say something.
Yeah.
But I just feel like, you know, first of all, it's 2021. The generation.
I just told you Thursday. Look, I want to buy some shoes. Did I go buy them? Nope.
So this is the thing. It's 2021. I personally feel like it's too many streams of to send money for you to even have to have it. You don't have to have it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, but it's too many. It's so many other ways. I feel like you got Navy Federal. You got Navy Federal. You got Navy Federal. I have Navy Federal. Everybody has Navy Federal. Look at that. What a coinky then. We all have fucking have Navy. So why the fuck can't I just send the money to your Navy Federal account? Why we gotta get one together? I feel like it's pointless because all these. It's so many. Haven't you got to? I have gotten money from girls at this time, and we don't have an account. So I feel like if I need it, and I've sent money to girls, and we don't have an account. So there's so many other ways to just give the money. Like why we gotta get an account together? You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to, cool. More power to you, whatever. But like I said, just make sure if y'all monitoring that motherfucker because shit can go left, depending on who you're dealing with.
Separate but equal. We can do that.
I have another question.
Yeah.
So this is for all of y'all. I feel like, would y'all prefer a big wedding or a small wedding? I feel like that should be talked about too.
Vegas drive-through.
Not the drive-through.
So yes, that's great. Yeah, I feel like definitely.
She just want to go see Michael Jackson.
No, the type of wedding is definitely a must. That's the first thing. You know what I'm saying? You got to know because some people, like you said, you talking about some drive-through. What if you was dating a nigga that ain't really with that shit?
I'm not.
He's not.
See, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to go.
But he knows
So
about it. But
I
y'all not
wanna go
married,
Vegas
and he
and,
knows
you
about
know,
it. So that means y'all talked about
I
it.
don't want a wedding. I don't want all the hoopla. I don't want none of that. Like,
And
I'm
Brody, you
good
want a
on
big
that.
wedding?
No, I don't want no. I don't know. I don't want no big wedding. No.
Oh, he do? Oh, he
I don't.
faking.
No, seriously. I
he
want to.
got who he is. His what do you call him? The groomsmen. He knows the groomsmen are. He knows
Yeah.
what songs he wanted to be played.
Right.
He know what color suits everybody gonna wear.
I don't know what color suits that is.
You tell the truth.
I don't.
Bro,
You said that you know the suits that you wanted to wear. He said such and such is going to stand here, and then we're
he
going to
had the
have
whole
such
game
and such
plan.
Ha
here.
ha, gang, 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 gang,
blueprint.
gang,
He
gang.
knows the wedding that he wants, but
I don't. I said let's have a wedding in the backyard. That ain't no big ass wedding.
Now
It
he
could
wants
be.
to have it in the backyard because
I
he
don't want
knows
no-
I'm not into all of that. Like I'm not. I don't like all the big wedding and all that hoopla and all that stuff. That's a waste of money to me and too much.
I agree. I feel like I've been like that too though. Like I feel like I want to go to the courthouse, have something nice with like intimate, and then I feel like later on down the line, like you know what I'm saying,
You
like
just trying to get to the point.
if my husband
Ain't nothing wrong with that
wanna-
either.
Yeah.
If my husband want to really do that, then we could do that like on our 5-year, anniversary
Right.
or whatever the case may be.
I'm not.
I'd rather spend all that money on a honeymoon or some shit. Like
Yes.
that's where I want.
So
my money to go
let's
to.
be clear. I don't have a problem with going to Vegas and getting married in Vegas, but I'm not going through nobody's fucking drive-through. I'm not doing
We
it.
don't know.
This is not Will. I'm not Will Smith, and you are not. What's
That
her
was
name?
Chapel. That was a chapel.
Oh, whatever.
My man said,
Walk,
yeah.
walk down that joint looking like what he look like?
Shaq.
Who is the man?
My man said, he was like, yeah,
So you specifically
can I get an
wanna
order of
get
fries and a
I
marriage
wanna
certificate,
get married
please?
in Vegas.
Why Vegas specifically though?
Vegas specifically because
She want to see Michael Jackson.
yeah, I do want to see Michael
Oh,
Jackson.
shit.
personally. But no, like you can go to the chapel. You can get
I was a witness.
a full on wedding for under $400.
Yeah,
Like
I was a
full-on-
witness. I
pictures
witnessed somebody do
included.
that. Like we
Right.
realized, and the thing was, it wasn't playing. Like we didn't know that they was gonna do that. Like we really
Yeah.
went with them to the courthouse that was like down the street. They got their certificate, and then like we stood in the middle of the. It literally was like in the middle of the hallway.
You get your
And-
license.
yeah,
you do
and the guy married them right there, and it was like,
You
oh,
get
okay, we're married.
Professional photos, makeup,
The whole
everything
shebang.
for $500 versus trying to do the same. Like, what do they call it now? Micro weddings,
So-
where you go downtown,
'Cause it's a circle.
like by the monument and stuff or whatever. And that's still $2,000. That's
Damn.
$2,500 just to do that.
Oh, shit, I cost more than
And you making your own picnic.
for me
like,
to DJ that motherfucker. I cost more than that Vegas wedding. Fuck that.
Exactly.
Over
That's what I'm
$400.
saying. I'm like, we can go to Vegas, spend $500, do whatever we're gonna do, and then take the money that we was gonna spend on a big wedding, and that's a down payment on the house. Like, I'm not
Facts.
doing
There's
that.
something bigger you could.
I'm
do.
old fashioned. We got the church me.
Oh Lord.
Oh.
Not me. Fuck a
We
church.
gonna have praise dancers.
For me, nah. I ain't doing all
So
that.
I have
Fuck
another-
the church.
okay.
Like I said, fuck the church.
I'm trying to figure out. So how would you like say for instance, what is it? Because like I'm not gonna lie. I'm really
I don't
not
go to
big
church,
into I know
but I
that's
talk
what
to
I'm
God
saying.
every day.
So-
Yeah, like
Right,
yeah,
right,
right.
right.
If you know,
So I'm trying to figure out how to
Right,
say it
right.
because I really don't go. So like,
That
what do
don't-
you do if
If you're
like
non-denominational.
like if you're Catholic and the other person is like, what's it?
That's another thing. That's another thing you need to talk about.
Religion.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
certain
religion.
things people don't like doing. Like certain,
'Cause you
they
might be
like,
mar-
oh, I want to do this in my wedding.
You
but
might
it's
be
like,
marrying an atheist and you don't even know it.
And
Oh,
then
so
and
like
then and
they're
then
Christian,
y'all have a
they're
kid.
Muslim or something.
Then y'all
yes,
have
and
a
then it's
kid.
like, yes, and it's like, what do we agree on our child to be?
Yep.
Like,
Because I had that happen. Not like, had somebody pregnant and we had to figure it out. No, I had a girl ask me that question. She was like, so, how did you and your baby moms decide, what their religion was going to be? I was like, damn, we never talked about that ever. Because it was just, I ain't never dated a girl who wasn't a Christian. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, that's like conversations that never come up. But that's definitely a great point because all these, motherfucking niggas participating in Ramadan and shit now. You like, oh, damn, when you convert?
I know Muslims. I know Muslims all my life and never knew niggas was Muslim. So y'all niggas just now fasting?
Yeah, they born again.
Goddamn.
But no,
Yeah,
a
no, that's
good
definitely
one.
a great
That's
point.
real tricky because like it
Yeah,
shows
because-
and stuff like that on TLC.
Yeah.
Like they be like Jewish,
like, how do
they
you
marrying a
decide what your
Muslim or
child is going to
something
be
like
when
that.
you guys are both two totally different?
Are you going to get them circumcised or not circumcised
Yes.
due to religion?
Even the names, like when it comes down to the names, like, oh, I want my child's name to mean something.
Muhammad Rahim.
That's what it was though with my son. We that was the biggest battle.
The
I wanted
name?
to name him my son Aiden. His father was Muhammad. I was like, fuck no. Like, where the fuck did that come from?
Oh, Lord. Okay.
So we just agreed on Jamari.
Oh, shit.
I feel like names. I feel like all that. I
What's
feel
your
like
name, son? X.
Nigga named X.
No, that's a good one though, too.
Yeah.
Or
Because what if
need
you
to
want a
talk-
JR?
Oh, go
Like,
ahead.
No, I'm saying, like, what if you want a junior? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
your wife really not fucking
He
with it.
still.
I hate your goddamn name. You think I'm going to call my child that shit?
Right.
Fuck
That's what I'm
that.
saying. So what do you that
I
that
ain't
should
really
be
He
get
talked
still
into
about
holds
too.
a grudge because I named the children.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He didn't get to name them.
Yeah, you got me fucked up.
Yeah,
I
it was
mean-
a grant.
That shit was odd, though. As soon as I'm pregnant. And she was determined she was keeping it. Because I wasn't, at first, I was
He
like,
said determined.
yeah, because I tried to talk her out of it. She wasn't fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told you, we barely knew each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we having a kid? You know what I'm saying? But she was like, nah, I don't believe in abortion. So I was just
Young
like,
and
nah.
reckless.
Young wild nigga. But, but I said, well, look at here. He is me. His name is mine off the rip. I don't care. It's going to be a boy. We didn't even know the gender yet, but I already knew. Like, I knew my first one was going to be a boy. I wasn't.
The way my family
I talked
set
that
up,
shit into existence.
the way my family set up, I'm named after my grandfather, and my brother is named after my great grandfather, and my father is named after my grandfather, my great grandfather. My father has my great grandfather's middle name, and my brother has my great grandfather's first name. So the way we set up, we don't do juniors. We just use the middle name as the first name. So my son's middle name is my first name.
So you had some
That's,
part.
yeah, that's
Huh?
You
Yeah.
had some part.
that's how my son is.
You just couldn't name the first name.
Yeah.
What did you name
I named all of them Demaya.
Yeah,
I named
before
but
that,
her
you
middle
wanted to
name is
name something else,
her
like
middle name is Demaya.
David
That's what I named her. I named her Demaya.
Like Daviana or something.
Hell no. That's
It was something.
Davion.
Daviana. What type of
It
wow?
was something you said. I was like, oh.
Shout out to the Davianas.
Bust it down. Bust it down, Daviana. I want to see you bust down.
Shout out to the Davianas. I
Davion.
don't know nothing, but
No.
shout out to y'all.
Oh my God.
Wherever
Davion.
y'all may be.
Oh,
No.
There's some Davianas out there.
I'm sure it's a whole bunch of lot of
Especially with this generation. These made up ass names we fucking got.
Yes.
There's definitely some fucking
Everything. Oh, another one. Like, how you gonna raise your kids? Like, like, are you okay? We was just having this conversation the other day. Like, are you going to raise your boys differently from your girls? Like,
You have to.
they gonna be certain rules don't apply to the boys that apply to the girls.
I hate that.
kill yourself.
And I'm like, are you going
have
to
to,
raise
though.
them like that,
You
or you're
have
not
to.
gonna
You have to raise.
Is
your
a boy a
children
girl?
different because they are different.
Is a boy or girl?
They're
like,
different.
are you going
Is
to
a
raise
boy
them
a
the
girl?
way they go about
No.
things are
Okay,
different.
so you got to raise them different.
No, because he was saying like, okay, when the children get of age
don't
and they
lie.
try to have company and
lie.
this and that, he gonna act like he don't see nothing with the boys, and I'm like, so you
Yep.
gonna give Alea the same grace?
Nope.
No.
But why
I told
not?
you what I told you
fair.
was
But why
I said
not?
it's okay for her to have company, but she's going to be in the goddamn living room. Ain't
So-
no going upstairs, chilling in the room, all none of that.
So the boys need to have the same energy.
Well, that's on you.
That's on you.
We talking about different sex company.
Yeah, like how are you are you going to raise your children with the double standard that society already has? Like, or are you going to treat them equally raising
I'm
them?
gonna treat mine equally.
I mean, if you
That's
say
how I
17, ain't no boy trying to bring no girl home at 14. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
No, I'm talking about when they parents is there. Well, I don't
Yes.
know. Nigga, fuck no. If we was bringing girls home at 14, my mother wasn't home because I was trying
At
to fuck.
14, they be like, "Yeah, you want to come play the game?"
No. We were
I
fucking
had
at
girls
14.
in my house at 14.
We were. I did too, but my
Exactly,
mother
that's-
wasn't.
My father was home.
Right, my mother wasn't exactly.
Yeah,
My
you
mother
did.
wasn't part of that shit. I was fucking at 14. So if you coming over my house at 14, we're fucking. Ain't no. Oh, come play the game. Hey, mom, can I have company? I wasn't having no female company with my mother there. Like I was trying to fuck. I ain't always get the fuck, but that was my goal. You know, come over here, shoot my shot. That's why on the first night I don't even try to fuck no more because you ain't about to let me down.
Guys are gross.
Call it what you want. The fuck. What you come over here for?
To
hang out.
Okay. Well, I told you.
Watch the grassy.
I told you. Look, when you
14, that's what I was doing.
no, when you call me at the 9, you knew it was up. That's when my minutes was free. You called me after 9 when my minutes was free.
She out the house at 9 o'clock at night.
Hey, my mother worked at
I got
nights.
school tomorrow.
Oh, so you had it sweet.
My mother worked at nights.
His mother worked there. That's all.
Girls
he
was
needed.
pulling up. My
No,
father was in the
fast
house.
ass. Like, what you doing at 9
Same.
o'clock at night?
What's up,
Where's your
champ?
parents
But
at?
not with my mother. My mother told me hell no. So I think I ain't gonna. My mother kept. I don't know. My mother, she probably would have kept the same. energy
Girls
if
was
I
at my
there.
house around 15, 16. They was there before my mother got there.
Thank you.
And when my mother got there, my mother come look in the room and she see a girl. My mother slamming the door. Then at that point I know what time it is. All right, baby.
You gotta go.
Yeah, Big Tracy here.
Tracy
so
don't play.
we gonna have to wrap this up.
No.
We'll have to
Oh,
the ship
no.
didn't sail at this point.
I ain't doing all that at 14. Shit. Let's go to Fridays and go bowl or something.
Fridays. The fuck I ain't going on no date. I ain't got no money.
At 14. Oh,
To the movies, that's about it.
Hey, Mark, can I borrow $20? I'm take the girl out on no date.
I'm gonna say, I was going to.
Yeah, I'm going
we
right
would
around,
go
right to
like, the
Rivertown.
movies, or you
I'll
go
go to the
bowling.
movies.
I'm
and
going
stuff.
14. I'm going to the Hoffman or I'm going to Rivertown and I'm getting it in the back of the.
I was
my
outside. If
God.
you wasn't outside around the way with me, you ain't fucking with you. I wasn't going out. I was outside. I was outside.
Just
Facts. I was definitely outside.
disgusting.
I was outside. Call it what you want. I got that pussy though.
Oh my
Oh,
god. Disgusting.
I got that pussy. Sweet pussy Saturday.
That's a whole nother conversation. Y'all gotta bring that back for another conversation. How young is too young? Because you got a story too.
Who, me?
guy.
ooh,
What? What
How
happened?
young?
nothing.
I was fucking in the 6th grade.
That is.
How old
that
is
is
that? I don't know.
statutory. 11.
But you know, I had a
11, 12.
coworker where
I got
he
my
was
first piece of pussy in the 6th grade.
he lost his
That
virginity
was
at
disgusting.
8, and it was with the 11-year-old girl.
Oh, see.
His
She
babysitter's
was
his
very- she was
babysitter's
advanced.
daughter.
The authorities should have been.
I
called.
probably could have lost my virginity at that age. I didn't know what I was doing.
No, it's not advanced. Something was wrong. Something happened to her, and she's
I'm just
projecting
about
that on the
why
child.
are you even thinking about that at that age?
At
Like,
11.
That's how we were raised. Them niggas out. We was outside. That's what niggas was
So,
doing. We didn't have fathers.
Let me give y'all a little background on me. All of my cousins are 3, 4 years older than me. The ones that I was hanging with. So I was off the porch a little earlier, or a little earlier than most. You know what I'm saying? I'm 11, hanging with 16. You know what I'm saying? 15, 16 year olds.
that make more
And I'm
sense.
tall. I'm big. So
But think about it, like they older though. So you know
yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
He's 11.
I'm tall though. I'm
Yeah,
tall.
so he
I'm
can
big.
get away with
So
being
girls not looking
16.
at me like, oh, he 11. They looking at me because I'm with them. They looking at me like, oh, he's of age. You know what I'm saying? Like I had my first time having sex. I had sex with an 8th grader. She was on her way to high
No
school.
damn business.
Ew.
She was on her way to high school. I'm just about to go to the 7th grade.
Girl, give me that pussy.
So,
Girl,
you know
give
what
me
I'm saying?
that.
I've always been big for my age. You know what I'm saying? And
Balls.
Hey,
Okay. Hey.
but and I never was the like. I like when I was around girls, I never really, when I was younger, I kind of was really quiet. Like, I was quiet, I was shy. Like, I never was the out, you know what I'm saying, outspoken, rambunctious type. So girls kind of gravitated to me because I acted older than I was. So I feel like that's kind of why the situation went the way it went. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just a little background on me.
I'm disgusted.
Well,
Ew.
Oh, we
Whoever that was.
try to get her locked up because
That is statutory.
you try to get her locked up because she gave me some ass.
Yeah.
she's 33 now.
I don't give a damn. What is the statute of limitation?
I don't know nothing.
That's a limitation.
Ain't nobody doing nothing.
Hope the bathroom is clean. If it ain't, I don't give a damn.
Oh.
But, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know me. I'm the host of Real Brody, and this is the We Say
They Say
podcast. In the house tonight, we got my lady, Miss Khalea Bird. We got Miss Jazz over here to the right. We got my motherfucking man, DJ Mitri, 2 times, say it 2 times.
Fucking 4 times.
Oh, I want to give a shout out to my lady because without her, this probably wouldn't be going on right now. She gave me the idea.
So she gets some of the proceeds, huh?
She gave me the idea of starting this podcast. Starting this podcast, and, you know, I brought my brother in on it. And, you know, now we, you know, turned up. Well, I just had to, I had to give her, you know, a little bit of credit for her giving me this idea and her helping me with the idea on the topics and everything else.
Shout out to the Piss League. Shout out my man Pettis, man. Piss League jersey on, you know, big drip. It's like, nah.
But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the party is over. Good night.
Have safe sex and fuck when you're 14.
Miss Bird, how do you feel about the show?
I think it was good.
Okay, so you got a business. It's called Vital Prospects, correct?
Vital Perspectives.
Oh, shit.
Vital Perspectives. Excuse me, ma'am. I got a T-shirt coming.
Yeah, we're going to give him a T-shirt. So
Butter polyamorous.
figure it out.
But talk more about your business.
Vital
Did it still work?
Perspectives is a full-service professional development consulting firm. We help seniors, high school seniors, all the way up to mid-level and beyond professionals, even people that are retirement ages, if they're looking for help with trying to find career programs, trade programs, internships, externships, trying to go get their promotions that they may not be qualified for, certifications. Even if they're trying to transition their career into something new, or they just want to boost in their career and jump ship somewhere else. We take care of all of that.
Quick question: Where did this idea come from?
Well, people ask me all the time to do like their cover letters, resumes, help them with their KSA packages and stuff, trying to get in government or other corporate things. Since I worked in HR and human capital. I used to do it for free all the time, but times is hard. We in a panty, so we might as well try to get some coin out of it too by helping people in the process.
All right. So last question.
Yes.
Do you feel like these things that you're helping people with and that you're teaching people, do you feel like they should start putting these things in schools? Like they should start making programs for these type of things in school for these children?
Absolutely. Like, nobody should graduate high school and not know how to put together a cover letter or a resume, or how to conduct themselves on an interview. How to dress, how to talk to people, handshakes, things of that nature. Like, everybody should graduate.
Look a man in the eyes.
Yes. Look a man in the eyes, stern look, firm handshake.
Hard, no, hold on.
Firm handshake, nice apparel. Don't go in there looking like you're going to the go-go or you're going to the club, somebody bar lounge. Like, you're trying to get a job.
Right. Yeah. So, do you feel like they should also have credit classes for these children in school also? Credit
classes, teach these kids how to file taxes, what taxes mean. What you should put on your W-2, W-4. Like, nobody should graduate and still have to call their mother and be like, Mom, what should I put on such and such when they get hired and get a job? You should know that for yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. What's the name of your company again, ma'am?
Vital Perspectives, and you can find us on IG and Facebook.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all heard it here first.
Vital Prospects.
Oh my gosh.
Vital Perspectives, Miss Khalea Bird, ladies and gentlemen, my lady. Good night.